Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Minami. This is, this is Persona. Oh hey, we can actually go hang out with Omotosando. Oh, no, not... We can go to Omotosando and hang out with our friend, so, I realized that I actually do not care. I don't care whether I get all the battle events in the event, so I can just skip over that and just go straight to the final boss. But first we hang out.
Shoko-san, おかえりなさい。お母さん。ただいま。今日は遅くなっちゃった。
Minami's talking with her mum and her son. Looks like she's here to pick him up.
みなみちゃん。こんな時間までごめんね。急ぎの仕事が入ったもんだから。大丈夫ですよ。ヒロトもいい子にしてたし。お仕事大変でしたね。母さん、手怪我してる？怪我？ああ、これ大した怪我じゃないのよ。会社の書類整理してた時、紙で指切っちゃって。ちっちゃい傷だったから放っておいたんだけど、じんじん痛くてね。傷が深かったのかもしれないですね。絆創膏一応貼っておきましょうか。
She's an outright nurse in training, isn't she?
家帰ったら新しいのに変えてくださいね。貼り直すときは水道でよく傷口を洗ってから。
Minami carefully explained how to care for a paper cut.
相変わらずそういうのに詳しいわね。助かるわ。こういうのつい調べちゃうんですよね。なんかこう気になっちゃって。あ、そうだ。傷がひどく傷んだりしたら早めにお医者さん行ってくださいね。ええ、ありがとう。それじゃあね。お姉ちゃん、バイバイ。バイバイ。
You did great.
あ、もしかしてずっと見られてた？気づくの遅れてごめん。人の怪我を見るとほっとけなくて。
Minami handled that like a professional. She'd probably make a great nurse. I decided to tell her what I thought because apparently it's just my business even though we barely know each other.
本当？小さい頃から看護師になりたかったんだ。そう言われると結構嬉しいかも。
That's why you study first aid?
ああ、まあそんなとこかな。
おい、みなみ。チビたちは帰ったか？なんだ、またなんか手伝ってもらってたのか？
違うって。会ったのはついさっき。ちょっと立ち話してただけだし。
そういうことにしといてやるよ。で、実際。
Every time I think, oh, maybe this is the end, I click, I see that they're not finished talking, I hold it down because that's what I always do, and then it goes to fast forward. I told Minami's dad we were talking about her dreams for the future.
そうかい。こいつ、なんて言ってた？
いや、将来の夢っていうか。
俺がどれだけ聞いてもな、こいつ卒業したら店を手伝うとしか言わねえんだよ。
Ah, there's a difference between what she wants to do and what she expects to do.
やっぱり違うみてえだな。あるんだな、やりたいことが。南よ、前からずっと言ってるじゃねえか。高校卒業したらお前がやりたいことをやれって。
だから私がやりたいのは店の手伝いだってずっと言ってるじゃん。
そりゃお前がやりたいことじゃなくてやらなきゃと思ってることだろうが。
Okay, I was feeling a bit bummed about how much less interesting all the synergies are compared to Confidants, but there is a recurring theme here about desires.
違うって。学校の三者面談の時言ったじゃん。前からずっと言ってるじゃん。
俺だって前から言ってんだろうが、店の手伝いはバイトに任せりゃ十分なんだよ。お前に手伝ってもらう必要なんかねえんだ。無理なんてしてんじゃねえ。
無理してない。何度も言わせないでよ、バーカ。
バカ。
お店先戻ってるから。
おい、南。いででででででで。すまね。大丈夫だ。もう大丈夫。巻き込んで悪かったな。みっともねえとこを見せちまった。あいつな、小さい頃は看護師になりたいって毎日のように言ってたんだけど、小学校に上がる直前に母ちゃんが病気で行っちまってな。俺の気落ちした姿を見せちまったせいか、あいつ父親に気使うのが癖になっちまったみたいでよ。
She can still be a nurse and worry about you. I don't see the problem.
だからなんとかしなきゃって思って気合い入れて働いてたんだが、気合い入れすぎて今度は俺が腰を痛めちまった。
So you essentially did the exact opposite. Great.
以来あいつ店の手伝いをするっつって聞かねえんだ。あいつには自分のやりてえことをやらせたかったんだけどな。いけねえいけねえ、またつまらねえ話を聞かせちまった。なあ、また南の話し相手になってくれねえか。世話してる相手には漏らせねえ本音もあんたには話せるみてえだ。あんがとよ。じゃあ俺も店に戻るよ。お父さんとお母さんによろしくな。
I can't. They live in another country. I said goodbye to Minami's dad and left the shop. That didn't even take up a time slot. In that case, I guess we'd better rush through the movies and the books and everything else. This is a new movie theatre, isn't it? Was that not written on the poster of the film we saw the other day too? Liam the Dependable. Liam is a top agent whose only loyalty is the mission. When he finds a young girl whose family was murdered, he reluctantly takes her under his wing. Together they set down the road to revenge.
国家機関のセキュリティ対策専門エージェントだって。やばい、俺そう。
君の家族は皆遭難した。救ってやるのは愛ゆえの行動でなく、ただの憐れみに過ぎん。もう一人にはしない。今は任務に出る必要があるかな。
Wow, to think that stoic agent would take that young girl under his wing. Though in a way, I feel as though she helped him as much as he helped her. The bond formed between the agent and the girl touched my heart. Even though I'm just staring stoically at the screen, trust me, it was very touching. It's over. Well, let's be on our way. And now to LeBlanc, because of course. Have you met everyone in our group, Nagisa? I feel there's a connection between us Persona users.
それなら
Maybe someday a group of Persona users neither of us will know show up here. Who knows? No, you cook at your place too, Nagisa. A big kitchen must be nice. I just use this kitchen here. Only to make curry though, to be honest. How about a stew? I guess I could manage that. Okay, new recipe next time. Will you taste test for me? And we have to keep crunching through the activities in order to get away from the dangerous plus 15. Looks like you were able to get a seat. Would you like to read something? Let's read a book on location. Specifically so we have somewhere new to take our social links. Here's the insider scoop on Tokyo Skytree! It says it's the tallest radio broadcast tower in Japan. The view from the top must be spectacular. Even for a magnificent raptor such as yours, truly flying up to 634 meters is out of the question. I suppose I'll just take the elevator along with you and your companions. Did you finish reading all about the Skytree? Seems to be a popular date spot as well. Is there anyone you'd like to invite there? The bustling area around Soji Temple. The view from the Skytree is amazing. We're only at 18 though, we have to do more. Nothing is more satisfying than enjoying a good book. If you have time, maybe you should read another. That gave us guts for some reason. Dang it, they're gonna quiz me. Guess what? A friend recommended me a biopic on a man named Rob Roy. His display of altruism was truly amazing. We can finally get context on his persona then. He buys cattle to help starving people only for an evil aristocrat to swindle him, kill his friend, and kidnap his wife. And you enjoyed this book? But then the outlaw turns it all around. Oh, seeing him stand defiantly against that wigged jerk really had my heart racing. I see you kids find older movies boring. Sorry if I got a bit too carried away. Oh, I know, seeing as we're talking about Rob Roy, how about a math question involving cattle? It's known as Archimedes' cattle problem. It's all about how many cows you need. Try answering this, Kamisiro-kun. Just think of it as a fun little brain teaser. Archimedes' cattle problem was posted 250 BC. How many years did it take to get solved? "2,000 years. Wow. That's right, it took over 2,000 years. It was finally solved in 1965. But I guess it is a bit unclear when exactly it was posed by Archimedes, so it's not like this was ever unsolved problem. Still, a problem that escaped being answered for that long. Does it remind you of chasing some impossible dream? Time just kept passing and passing, and there were always people toiling to find a solution. Kind of like how Rob Roy lived. Maybe I'll rewatch that movie when I get home. The feeling of striving to obtain the solution you desire. Ooh, Miss Katayama gets it. Honestly, knowledge points are almost kind of pointless to chase given how many classroom answers I keep getting. What? I mean, it's going to give us some sort of reward, yes, but... Huh? Hey there, my friend! Protein Lovers is open 24 hours a day. Sign up now for a new member discount! Do you want to do some training with Anderson? We can do that? Hey friend, perfect timing. I just ran out of protein. Was thinking I'd go buy some more, wanna come with? So there's lots of different kinds of protein. Which one are you feeling today? The classic powder kind? Right on, there's lots of flavors. It's easy to get all the nutrients you need. Do you like when yours with water or milk? Water has its advantages, being zero cal and easy to access on the go. On the other hand, milk helps you fill up on calcium and other essential vitamins. Both have their positives, so it's best to choose based on situation. I personally recommend unsweetened soy milk. Give it a try sometime. Anderson and I spoke at length about protein. Oops, got a little carried away there. Sorry about that. Let's get our shopping done before the store closes. The proteins are waiting for us. Anderson and I went shopping for protein. Weird. So he's not a synergy, but he is someone you can hang out with on occasion, and that just confuses me. Okay. Let's just read another book. We need to eat through 2 more events. I don't feel like I need the knowledge points, so let's go for Suspect Wise Sacrifice. I hope that didn't blow out my recording. Just then, there was a loud crash from the adjacent room. So a physicist is helping cover up a crime? I suppose human emotions are not always rational. Time flew by quicker than I expected. How far did you manage to get? Looks like you still have some pages left to read. You should continue from this point next time. Evening. We're gonna get big rewards and it'll eat several time slots at once, so we might as well clean the room. Tidy room begets a tidy mind. Are you going to clean the house? Let's do it. You already keep it very neat, so there shouldn't be any egregious messes. Clean where you don't normally look, etc, etc. You'd be surprised how much dust gathers. I'm not going to get to do any of the event today, and I think I'll just accept it. Why is there dirt here of all places? I'd say that about does it for today. It feels good as new, doesn't it? By cleaning every nook and cranny, your conscientiousness will reach new heights. Just like Edgeworth. The thing is, I want to raise proficiency, but no one ever... I've run out of books and movies that raise it, so I just have to spend it on video games. Visual narrative experiences! Fine source of stimulation, and we only have one movie left to watch here, don't we?
Senseiの心に潜入成功。試験の答案を捜索中。
縄張りに侵入したからには私のルールに従ってもらうわ。
先生、反省しています。もう必要な内容は手に入れましたから、ここから出してください。
So the kid thought he could outsmart his teacher and wound up trapped in mind detention? Goes to show that not everybody is cut out to be a phantom thief. I learned there are no shortcuts in the pursuit of knowledge. Except by watching movies, then you can get that shortcut instead. it's over. Well, let's be on our way. Okay. I feel like I actually need to crank up the attendance at LeBlanc because we aren't meeting the determination. You can read books over there if you want. Feel free to take it easy while you're here. Recommendation? The second from the left there. Don't know why, but I always feel a bit bolder after reading it. It's about time I reorganized this fridge anyway. We got too much stuff from that big sale at the supermarket. With all of this, we could even make something beside curry. I'm sure Ryuji would be happy. Oh, Nagisa, just say the word and I'll save you a plate too, so long as you don't mind a bare bones meal. I'm definitely going to have to, between episodes, use up all that metaverse energy. I'm concerned with how high it got. Do you know that mascot at Station Square? It's Chichi-kun, Shibuya's unofficial mascot. Since when? That's news to me. And I'm in Shibuya all the time. It's nuts over there. There's even a little girl that asked you to go donate to cats. There are all sorts out there. One kid had a guitar but wasn't singing when I passed by. She was pretty cute though, so she'll probably go far. It won't be easy. These days you need to be viral to get anywhere. True, I'm way more into menaces than guitar vids. That comment about going viral hurts quite a bit. You kids have no idea how tough it gets out in the real world. Money doesn't come easy. A former acquaintance of mine thinks if you start investing you can make it. What a moron. Never forget, society is vicious. Especially when money's involved. Take for example the storybook way to get rich quick, buried treasure. Eyes up front, Nagiso Kamisiro. What do you think would happen if you unearthed some buried treasure? I feel like I might know this one, but I don't know what it is in Japan, so I'm just gonna look it up. Yeah, I actually recognize this from this very list. It's almost at the bottom. Second from the bottom. I only get part of it. Look who's clever today. That's right, you split it with the landowner. Even if you dig it up with your own two hands, some guy you've never met still gets a share. You would have needed permission from the landowner to dig there in the first place, so perhaps it's fair. From the owner's perspective, it's instant profit. But they still have to pay the digger. There's no easy money out there, not even in silly fantasy scenarios. Remember that, kids. And yet, I know my former acquaintance will always come out on top. They always know just what to say. Alas, such withered desire, how fleeting desire can be directed at oneself can be. Not that it's any of our business, I suppose, no matter how much you may resent someone else. We're going to max knowledge before we get through Kyuchi. Rare rewards for talking to him. We actually finished the movie in Shibuya, so there's no point to do that then. I guess we can try... I don't want to study, but I also don't want to finish off my books before I get a good chance through them, and I don't want to go back to the convenience store because I hate working at the shops. It's all just a big mess in the end, isn't it? A genius physicist who falls in love with a struggling single mother and how he covers up her criminal deeds. When she confessed, he felt heartbroken. He was willing to sacrifice himself for love, but even so, the one he loved could not be saved. Did you finish reading Suspect Y's Sacrifice? The human drama of this story ended up leaving more of an impression than the mystery itself. Regardless of whether or not his sacrifice was meaningful, you could really sense his kindness, couldn't you? I might actually go for a map next. Maybe I can find more books. Man, the proficiency is actually completely absent, isn't it? What if I head back to the house? Can I choose to play video games at the console? To get my proficiency up? If you wish to play a game on the console? No, I'm not allowed to! What a dick! Well, I suppose next time we wrap up the Kamoshida event, so until then guys, take care, I'll see you all around.